The forces of Undergrad laid siege to Avalon in the year 186 of the Third Age. After many months of siege and preparation, the city-state's forces attempted to escalade the defences. Leaving scores of dead behind them, their orc allies attempted an escalade on the walls. 3 mighty siege towers propelled forward by over 3,000 orcs and 750 dwarves pushing battering rams. The defenders struck first with the catapults of the Swiftshore battery, landing their rocks amongst the dwarven siege weapon. As the orcs came on, the great Drake Ingolfer made his presence known as he swept down on the defenders, fire cascading from his mouth into their ranks. The orcs, having taken thousands of casualties on their way to the wall, refused to break. We were certain that the dwarvish magic was involved, as orcs that were milling around in disorder would suddenly be back in the fight. As the siege equipment made contact with the walls, the siege towers disgorged a horde of orcs into the waiting weapons of the defenders. Swords flashed, and the orcs kept fighting, their injured and dead falling from the walls as they pushed into the defenders. Ingolfer landed on the walls, crashing into Prince Uhtred and his bodyguard. The young prince's warriors were no match for the beast, and although they wounded it, the units injured and dying littered the parapet, and Prince Uhtred's retainers took his injured body from the field. Making his way along the wall, dismembered and broken humans in his wake, Ingolfer attacked the gatehouse. King Rickard of Hydron and his retinue held the gatehouse, and in a climactic conflict, King Rickard cut deep into Ingolfer, even as the beast's claws raked across his chest. Scales raining down, Ingolfer fled the field, and Rickard was carried off by his retainers. Orcs had successfully taken some of the outer wall, cutting down the champion Elric Cavenston and his warriors before the Orc regiment was peppered with arrows from the Huntsman regiment, causing them to hold in confusion. Both sides having taken large numbers of casualties, a parley was arranged, and the Undergradian delegation agreed to withdraw from the field, leaving the Hydrons to pick up the pieces. Neither force's commander certain they could win.